Hi, my name is Sujana Koroplai, and I'm from Winter Haven, Florida.
Hi, my name is John Bao. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Hi, my name's Chase Sanford, and I'm from Sirius, California.
I'm a 2018 National Merit Scholar and a biomedical sciences major here at UCF.
I'm an aerospace engineering major, and I'm a 2015 UCF National Merit Scholar.
I'm an economics major and a 2018 UCF National Merit Scholar. This is a day in my life.
Here's a day in my life.
Come see what a day in my life is like. One of the buildings that I come to frequently on campus is the music building. What I do here is practice my flute for an upcoming band concert or just play on the keyboard for fun in my free time. I decided to add a music minor on top of my biomedical sciences major because I knew that I wanted to keep music as an active part of my life even though I was going to college, so I wanted to make sure that I still had that in my life. I come to practice here a couple times a month just when I want some time to myself or to de-stress from studying for all my science classes.
I'm here at the SAS, or Student Accessibility Services building. I come here whenever I have to take an exam for any of my classes, but today I'm meeting with a counselor to go over the accommodations for an upcoming test. Come on in.
So actually something about me is I have ADHD, so it's a lot harder for me to focus on certain things in certain circumstances. And so I actually work through SAS with accommodations for exams primarily to help meet my particular needs, and they're great. It works real clean and easy, and they've been more than helpful.
We're here outside of the engineering building. This is where I spend most of my day working on anything from senior design to my research to my TA position. Let's go have a look inside of the building. So right now we're in the Interfacial Transport Laboratory inside of UCF's Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering Department. We focus on heat and mass transport at a micro level to try to understand thermal management techniques better at more of the basic research concept level. I was in honors thermodynamics with Dr. Sean Putnam, and he invited me into his work in his research group after about a month in the class. We had a lot of in-depth conversations, and we had a class of, I think, 12 to 15 students inside of the honors college. So it was super small, it was super personable, and then me going to his office hours, I got to know him a lot better, and the personable aspect of the honors college and that system really helped foster that relationship.
So here we are at the center of the campus at the John C. Hitt Library. I really like to go to the library throughout the day just to have a group study session with some of my friends that may not live as close by instead of studying at my dorm all by myself. So let's go check it out. I'd say I come to study here maybe 3 to 4 times a week, depending on how much I need to study as a group with people. I prefer to come here with my friends in the evening time just because that's when most of us are free, and the library is open pretty late, so we could stay here as late as we want to.
This is one of UCF's 2 main rec and wellness centers. I like to come here after a long day in the engineering building. Today's leg day. 2 semesters ago, I was taking principles of aerodynamics, and my faculty member, Dr. Osbe, he asked me to TA for him at the end of the semester, and so I started TAing for him, and then eventually I saw him at the gym, and I started talking to him, and we just kind of got in the habit. Every single time I'd be here, I'd talk to him. We'd work in some sets, and then eventually we just kind of started lifting every once in a while. But I mean, I talk to him about lifting. We stay up to date with that kind of stuff a lot, and it's been a pretty good relationship. It's cool. It's cool being able to do that. I'm usually here 5 or 6 times a week, but I'm not always lifting. I usually lift 4 or 5 times a week. I play IM basketball here, so I'm here playing basketball a lot. I play ping pong here as well. I rock climb at the rock climbing wall right here. So it depends on the week, depends on my schedule, but I try to be here like 5 or 6 times a week.
I have a meal plan, so we're here at Nitro's. This is where I eat pretty much every day, several times a day. It's right across from the Honors Tower, so it's like a 1-minute walk. It's super convenient, and let's go eat.
So in the afternoon, after my classes, I'm kind of exhausted, kind of tired of working on stuff. So I like to take a break, get sometimes like a bit of a sugar dump here with some cookies and chocolate milk. The amount of times I come to eat here kind of varies on like my schedule or just kind of what kind of day I'm having. If I'm waking up real early, then I'll probably come over here, eat breakfast. If not, I might just have a cup of coffee instead. But I usually eat here at least twice a day.
I'm really excited because we're actually at Cafe Bustelo right now, which is one of my favorite places to get an iced coffee on campus. So I'm actually going to grab one right now while we're here. I think Cafe Bustelo is my favorite coffee place here on campus because it has the best mocha iced coffee. Like, it's iced coffee with chocolate, so those are two of my favorite things. I think I come here around 3 times a week. That's kind of a lot, but I always pass by the student union on my way to class, so I can't help myself. So from the Honors College, where I do have some classes at, the student union is actually only like a 5-minute walk from there, so it's really convenient. I could just run there right after class. Let me try that again. I get it.
Here we are at Tower 3. It's the Honors Towers. It's where I decided to live here. It's a great setup, great location. Love it here. Let's check it out. It's a location that has a lot here, and so yeah, you might be far away-ish from some of your classes, but it's not that far, and you have a lot in this location. I spend a lot of time in here, whether it's studying, playing video games, watching TV or movies, listening to music, inviting a friend or two over, just hang out and talk. You have a lot of control over who you interact with and who you don't, and so you can take a break from people if you want, or and hang out with a close-knit group of friends and just kind of do whatever you want.
Longboarding is my preferred way to get around campus because it's super easy and convenient. Well, the campus is really centrally organized well around the student union. So a lot of the dorms are on the outside of the campus, and then right as soon as you get towards the inside of campus, you're kind of going from one place to another, and it's pretty quick to get there. My freshman and sophomore year, I lived on campus, and I'd get out of my dorm and I'd longboard from my dorm into the center of campus, and I'd kind of longboard between classes and then eventually go back to my dorm. But now that I live off campus, I'll drive onto campus and I'll pretty much longboard right out of the garage. I don't have a name for my longboard, but she's my baby.
So now we're at the Lead Scholars headquarters, and I'll probably just go here throughout the week to go to my weekly leadership class or to go to some of the fun events that are offered here, like coloring or just playing games with my friends. I initially decided to join Lead Scholars because I thought it would really help me develop as a leader, which would also be important as I progress in my career and try to become a good leader as a doctor in the medical field. My favorite thing about being a Lead Scholar has actually been being able to meet some people that aren't necessarily in the Honors College or a part of my major, and then I've also had some great opportunities to volunteer off campus with the Bethel After School program, and I've had a lot of other volunteer opportunities that I probably wouldn't have heard about if I wasn't in Lead.
We're here at the Burnett Honors College, where I actually have a few of my classes. I'm about to head inside for Composition 2 right now. Let's make sure I get to class. I really like the honors classes that are offered here because they're capped at 20 students, and so you're guaranteed to have a smaller class size. They're able to focus more on what each student needs. They're able to take questions, and those questions can be effectively taken from the entire room. And so it's not about like doing more work or just putting more work onto yourself. It's about those courses are courses that people are taking because they care at some level about learning something in the course.
One of the main things that made me decide I wanted to come to UCF was not only the great programs that they have here tailored to me, like the BMS program, but also just how welcomed I felt by everyone here. I knew that I would always have a support system that would help me adjust once I got to college.
As soon as I got to UCF, things felt more comfortable than at some other college campuses. I didn't feel out of place. I felt like I belonged here.
When I actually came to UCF's campus, I found that I could really see myself not only studying here, but also living here for 4 years, and I pretty much made my decision on the spot.
I could really see myself here and just living here, being comfortable, and then also growing from new experiences and meeting new people.
I hope that this shows you what a day in each of our lives is like.
We know you have other options as far as colleges are concerned, and we appreciate you considering UCF.
We hope you'll become a Knight, but we know you'll be successful wherever you choose to go.
Go Knights! Charge on!
That's a wrap.
Let's get out of here.
First, boys.